Have you ever wondered how Billie Eilish went from recording songs in her bedroom to becoming the defining voice of a generation? Sheryl Crow. Billie Eilish, whose real name is Pirate Baird O'Connell, is one of the most important and transformative people in modern music. Her rise from a SoundCloud song she taped in her bedroom to a worldwide star shows how important it is to be real, be good with technology, and connect with other cultures. Billie's story isn't just about chart-topping hits or moments that went viral. It's also a lesson in how to understand a generation, push the limits of art, and use weakness to gain influence. This is the story of how Billie Eilish took over Gen Z music and changed pop culture today. Billie Eilish was born in Los Angeles, California on December 18th, 2001. She comes from a family that is very involved in the arts. Both of her parents were creative, so they encouraged her and her brother, Finneas' artistic skills. From a young age, Finneas and Billie started writing and recording songs together when they were kids. They did it in their home studio. They worked together to build her signature sound, which is personal, emotional, and often experimental. This style would later set her apart in the music business. The song, Ocean Eyes, which she first recorded for a dance class project, became her big break. When the song was posted to SoundCloud in 2015, it quickly went viral, getting the attention of music artists and people in general. This unusual path, a teenager reaching people all over the world through the internet, previewed Billie's creative approach to both making music and promoting it. Unlike traditional pop stars who rely on major label grooming and polished releases, Billie's initial rise was organic, digital first, and based in authenticity. Billie's music is hard to put into a single category. This is shown by her 2019 record, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? It has sounds that are similar to pop, electronic music, alternative music, and scary movies. Songs like Bad Guy and Bury a Friend have dark, simple beats, vocals that sound like whispers, and new music that breaks the rules of traditional pop structures. Fear, worry, and social observation are common themes in the lyrics, which hit home with a generation dealing with mental health issues and the challenges of the digital age. Billie stood out because she was ready to accept her flaws. Her voices were meant to be soft and understated, which made the listening experience more personal. This style was very different from the smooth, auto-tuned vocals that are common in popular pop. It gave her music a real, unpolished sound that young people connected with right away. Billie's influence goes beyond music and into the arts and culture. She created a unique style with big clothes, neon green hair, bright accents, and fashion choices that didn't follow the rules. This style was meant to be rebellious because it didn't fit the sexualized, polished image that most people expect from female pop stars. Instead, it embraced individuality, comfort, and being real. Gen Z identity became reflected in her style, defying social norms, accepting individuality, and putting personal expression ahead of social norms. Billie made a visual language that went with her music through the clothes she wore, her music videos, and her public appearances. This made her more relatable to a generation that wants to see themselves reflected in pop culture. Billie's first record was #1 on charts all over the world by 2019, making her the first artist born in the 2000s to have a #1 album on the Billboard 200 hits, like Bad Guy ruled the radio and online services, making her famous all over the world. What's more, Billie's songs spoke to people across cultures. It spoke to Gen Z's worries, sense of humor, and digital native sensibilities, making her a well-known voice of her age. Her second record, Happier Than Ever, 2021, showed that she had grown up and become more mature while still keeping the things that made her an artist. Tracks like Happier Than Ever, the album's title track, went from soft ballads to powerful rock climaxes, showing a wider range of emotions. Billie's growth as an artist who can try new things while still being herself was shown on this record. It strengthened her bond with fans and cemented her place as a cultural icon. Billie's rise happened at the same time that digital platforms like Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, and later TikTok were becoming popular. Her first big break on SoundCloud showed that she would be able to use social media to make a difference in culture in the future. Billie knew that in today's pop world, image and interaction are just as important as music. Billie's online presence, which includes cryptic teasers, behind-the-scenes looks, viral fashion moments, and images that can be used as memes, helps her music reach more people. Her style, music videos, and interactions with fans all create a world that is fully immersive and fits with Gen Z's mindset of being online first. Songs like Therefore I Am and Lost Cause went viral, and TikTok and Instagram trends helped keep her popular and keep the momentum going. In today's art world, Billie's way of doing things is a great example of how to combine music, image, and business without any problems. She has turned fan involvement into real commercial success by staying true to herself and her style in all of her work. This has helped her keep the authenticity that drew people to her in the first place. Billie talks about these problems in her songs, in interviews, and in visual stories. Songs like Getting Older talk about the costs of fame and personal growth, showing how to handle public life in a serious and self-aware way. Billie doesn't give up when she gets negative feedback. Instead, she grows with each project, showing that she is strong and has a good sense of how to plan her art for the long run. Billie's influence goes far beyond the music charts. She has changed how people think about pop stars by showing that being open, real, and skilled with technology can be just as strong as singing or traditional advertising. Fashion and streetwear have been affected by her style choices, and her focus on themes has helped start important talks about mental health, identity, and societal pressures. Gen Z audiences who value honesty, acceptance, and societal relevance are especially receptive to her work. It was hard for people to talk about their feelings and experiences before Billie's music came along. This solidifies her position as a culture leader and a musical icon. As Billie Eilish's work goes on, she has a huge amount of room to grow. She has already shown that she is willing to try new things in the areas of music, art, and business. This means that her future projects may include new types of music, partnerships, and social activism. She stays relevant and important because she can balance artistic integrity with new ways of doing things. Billie's journey shows how modern artists can use digital culture, stay true to themselves, deal with issues that affect different generations, and use music to have a bigger cultural effect. As she grows, she will probably have even more of an impact on not only the sound of pop music, but also the way her age talks about culture. Billie's story is just the beginning. Subscribe now and join us as we reveal the hidden truths behind your favorite artists and the secrets the world doesn't tell you.